Okay, so to make it simple, I am definitely not the smartest or this guy who have this ability to understand everything on the first time. I'm definitely not this guy. But I'm proud of my capacity to multitask and at the same time to do things really fast. So what do I mean by that? Listen, what I mean with this capacity of multitask, I mean that I don't want to have a lot of things to do. I don't let this inner stress that we sometimes have in the head or in the stomach take control over myself. I know it sounds kind of dumb, but you know, we all had this feeling in life when you feel that you're feeling really overwhelming, that you start to doubt everything simply because one thing didn't work out, or you know, just this period when your brain just like explode of thought. You don't know what you do, you don't know if you will succeed in what you're doing, and you just start thinking, overthinking, and it starts to become really hard to take it at the same time. You know, this situation happened to me so many times because so many times in life I have tried to do things in a different way or tried to do things that most people didn't do, and most of the time it went bad. But at least I gained the experience to manage pretty big amount of stress. And also I can act fast. This means that when I have an idea, when I want to do something, I can start doing it instantly after. So we can have an example, like, I don't know, it was like 3 to 4 months ago, I went to a course where I learned to make websites. And at this period of time, I needed some money. So I did this course. When I learned the basics on how to do website, how to do this kind of stuff, 1 to 2 weeks later, I sold my first website. Simply because when I wasn't even done with the process of learning how to make a website, I was already searching for people to who I can sell this stuff. And this is something that I learned that is kind of important, that when you want to do something, you need to act fast, because the more you wait to act, the less is the chance for you to really act. So even if you don't have any knowledge about something, you learn more by doing than by just reading a book or reading something on how to do it, okay? So by doing mistakes, you learn 10,000 times faster than just reading how to do it or what not to do and what to do. Now we'll get to the real subject of this video. What do I mean with multitask? So at the moment I'm filming this video, I do a lot of stuff.
Why, Dada, why?
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up!
I actually have 3 jobs, so this means that I work in a store in a mall. At the same time, I am an assistant for kids with ADHD and people with different diagnoses. And 1 to 2 times a week, I am a programming teacher for kids in Python on Minecraft. And all of this stuff, I do them on a weekly basis. And besides that, I also study full-time, so AI and machine learning here in Stockholm, Sweden. And besides work and study, I have this YouTube channel that I manage today, not alone, but I still need to manage this YouTube channel and try to post at least 1 time a week. Then I also have a TikTok account that you need to follow right here, and also an Instagram account that you need to follow right here. Then I have another TikTok account, World Fake Fact, as you know, for a YouTube series that you can also find right here. Then also today, alhamdulillah, I have my own web design and development agency. So this means that we help different companies. So this means that I have a small agency with me and other people in different countries where we help different companies fix their problem with their website. So if someone wants a new website, we can do it. If someone wants a faster website, we can also do it. If someone just wants some tips to make a better website, we can also do it. So I started to sell websites alone, but today I have some people who do it. I have some people who find clients, and so it doesn't take as much time as before. But I didn't want to talk about it before, but now that it's kind of in place, I also have a lot of different projects that I really want to make some video about. But sadly, you know, it's not good to talk about something when it's not done. So I will wait for the other projects to be 100% done, and then I will talk about it in this channel, because some of them are gonna be really interesting to talk about. Train 3 times a week now. I was training 4 to 5 times before, but this last few years I didn't have the time to train more than that. And yeah, this kind of sounds really much for a lot of people. But the thing is that some years ago, maybe 3 to 4 to 5 years ago, I don't remember, even 2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to do 10% of all of it. And the simple reason is that back in times when I was going to school, I didn't like what I was doing. I literally disliked school, disliked everything we learned there, disliked what I was doing before school, disliked what I was doing after school. So everything, even if it wasn't even 10% as intensive as what I'm doing today, I didn't like it. And you know, it's really hard to do something on a daily basis when you don't have any goals with this actually task. So yeah, waking up every day, working on this, then working on that, then having to take 5 to 10 calls a day for different subjects, someone didn't get paid, or you lost a deal, or you didn't study enough for an exam, the video you posted on YouTube didn't make any actual views. You know, having to manage all of this stuff on a weekly basis can be kind of overwhelming. But at least, alhamdulillah, it was my choice to have all of this stuff. So this means that by doing all of this stuff, I do it for a reason. I knew that if I just keep pushing, keep working on everything I'm working at the moment, I will get somewhere someday. I know where I want to be, and I know how to actually reach the destination I want to reach. So this means that what I'm doing now, I actually have a purpose, and the purpose is the reason of why you should actually be motivated when you do something. If you don't have any purpose and you just do something for doing something, then it's totally useless. And by doing all of that, sometimes, not every week, but sometimes I still have time to meet up with some friends, or to go to the cinema, or to go and play video games at home. And there is nothing wrong, like seriously, there is nothing wrong of sometimes taking care of yourself by doing useless stuff, because by doing this useless stuff, you are actually helping yourself recover from the weekly work you just had. Doing useless stuff isn't as useless as people actually think, because when I'm home playing Valorant, fighting with some Russian or Ukrainian or I don't know what on Valorant, it sounds dumb and it sounds useless to do, but it's still something that makes me feel better at the end of the day, because I'm playing with some friends, or I'm playing alone, I'm laughing, I'm having fun, and yeah, it's enough for me to be able to go to sleep after and to keep working the day just after that. So taking care of yourself isn't something that you should actually be ashamed of. And sadly, this is also something that I learned kind of late. So a very big problem that I had before was that when I wanted to do something, I wasn't even able to sleep, to take a shower, or to rest before being done with what I wanted to do. And this is extremely bad. You know, all of this Sigma motivation, you should work until you die, or you should work until you can't even work anymore, all this kind of stuff. It's not true. It's definitely not true. All of these people making these reels on Instagram and other social media telling you that, yeah, don't take any rest, don't do this, don't do that, just work. Most of them aren't even working. Most of them aren't even doing something else than posting a reels or TikTok, making this type of motivation. And this is true. Most of these people don't have a job. Most of the people doesn't even study. Most of these people doesn't even do something on the side except posting motivational reels on social media. So you shouldn't listen to these guys. So even if I dislike to use this word, this Sigma, Alpha, Beta, Pizza, toxic thing, it's really, really toxic to teach 14, 13 years old to, yeah, you should work, you shouldn't take any rest, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, definitely. You need to. It's really important to work hard on something you enjoy. And it's really important to find your purpose and to not give up until you reach your actual goals. But telling a 13 years old that no, he shouldn't take any pause, he shouldn't do anything except working, it's bad. Yourself making this video aren't even doing it. If you look at all of the successful people in this world, yeah, they worked hard. Most of them suffered a lot, but there wasn't a single guy or single girl who didn't take some rest sometimes, you know, not every day, but at least one times a week or at least one times a month, resting, doing something fun. And you know, doing something fun doesn't need that you need to go outside and party. It can be just reading a book or playing video games or doing something unproductive. They all did it simply because it's inhuman to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's just not possible. So don't be ashamed to sometimes do nothing, because this do nothing moment are actually way better for your productivity than this always do something moment. You need to have a good balance. You need to work most of the time, but also need some rest most of the time. And if you do this, and at the same time, you need to find balance. If you work most of the time and rest sometimes, and at the same time work on something that you actually enjoy or actually have a purpose with, then yeah, this is the way to be able to multitask. All of the things I'm doing today, I don't like all of them. It's fun to trade, it's fun to record video, but it's not fun to go to work every day. It's definitely not fun, but at least I'm making some money out of it, and this money helped me to invest in different projects, helped me saving money, helping me doing a lot of different stuff. So at least I have a purpose with it. It's not fun, but I have a purpose. If you compare it to my YouTube channel, that doesn't bring me any single dollar, that cost me a lot of money on a weekly basis, because I buy a lot of stuff, I pay for an editor, and I pay for different apps and things to be able to make good video. It doesn't bring me any money, but at least I do it with a purpose. I know that one day this channel gonna be successful. Maybe not today, maybe not in 1 year, maybe not even in 5 years. You know, okay, yes, in 5 years it will, but maybe not. But I know that one day if I just keep working on a daily basis on just making video, making better video, and just keep working, it's mathematically impossible to not be successful with this YouTube channel. The only reason for this channel to not be successful is if today I die. But besides that, no. Impossible. This channel will be successful. And it's the same thing for every other business or every other activity that I do. And also one last thing, I didn't have all of this different stuff that what I'm doing today. They didn't come in 1 week, you know. I myself decided to compile it slowly until I have a whole week already programmed by all of these different tasks that I have to do on a weekly basis. But it's not like one day I waked up and I was like, okay, so now I need 3 jobs, I need a YouTube channel, I need to do this, I need to do that. No, it didn't work like that. I decided to go slowly and add stuff until I had this feeling that I was doing enough. If someone come to me tomorrow and tell me, listen, Riles, I have a 4th job for you and it paid this well and you only need to do this when you have a little bit of more free time, I will definitely do it. If I have some free time and I know that I have the mental and the physical capacity to do more, yeah, I will do more, no problem about it. But maybe it's not the case of everyone, and there is nothing wrong with it, with going at your own pace, and only if you are going forward. This is the most important thing, because going at giving 100% of yourself for maybe 1 week and then doing nothing for 6 months and then giving 100% of yourself 1 week is useless. It's better to give 20% of yourself on a daily basis during 5 years than working 100% during 1 week, then doing nothing, then working again. This is just useless. So let's recap what we said. If you want to do a lot of things, you need first of all to find the purpose of every single of these things. It doesn't always have to be money. When I train, I don't make any money by training. It helped me feel better mentally and physically. When I have this YouTube channel, same thing. It doesn't bring me any money, but it's a long time investment. I like what I do with this YouTube channel, and I knew that this YouTube channel will open me many doors in the business and other different world. Working 3 jobs, it's not fun. I don't like to work at these different jobs, but it brings me some money, so I need to do it. So the web design agency, same thing. I need some money, I want to make some money, I want to scale this business, and I like what I do. Studying, yeah, I study. There is definitely nothing wrong with that. AI and machine learning. I'm studying AI and machine learning not because I wanted to study, but because I know that studying this thing specifically will open me many doors in the near future. If you don't believe me, you can go watch my video when I talked about AI. But yeah, all of the different things that I just listed right now actually have a purpose. So when you have a purpose and you work toward this purpose on a daily and weekly basis, you will be able to multitask, simply because everything you do have a reason. Okay, let's take an example. Let's say that tomorrow I come to you, I slap you just like this for no reason, and I just do it every day, and you do nothing about it. Obviously it would not be fun. Obviously it will start making you crazy in the brain. That's definitely normal. But what if I tell you that every day that I slap you, I give you $1,000, and I do this every day, every single day? It won't be as mentally hard at the end of the day, simply because you know that when I slap you, you get $1,000. And it's literally the same thing right now. I'm doing all of this thing on a daily basis. It's not always fun. It's sometimes fun, but not always. But at least I know the reason. I know what I'm doing, all of this kind of stuff. And I know that one day, all of this hard work will actually pay. So find a purpose, work toward this purpose, and don't be dumb. Don't start talking to everyone, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Because something that I notice, it doesn't matter if you're religious or not, if you believe in God or not. Something that you also probably noticed is that when you talk about your project to someone, they stop working. So don't talk to anyone until the project are actually happening. When they are happening, yeah, you can flex on anyone. Go to anyone, tell them that you're better than them. Nothing wrong with that. Don't do it, but still nothing wrong with that. So I hope that you understand the message that I wanted to send you through this video. I really tried to explain it in the best way possible. I used my own words. I don't have any script. So please. Yeah, by the way, one last thing. Today, I went to take my driving license for the 2nd time, and I didn't have it, so I still don't have any driving license. I hope that at the moment I will post this video, I will actually have my driving license.
Emotional damage!
So maybe in 2-3 weeks. So if you want to know if I had my driving license right here, you can follow me here on Instagram. I will probably tell it right there. So thanks for watching this video. If you could take 2 seconds, just 2 seconds, to like, comment, share and subscribe, mostly subscribe, I'll be extremely grateful. So thanks again for watching this video. I really hope you all of the best in all of your different projects, and have a good day.